What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am DJ Keemstar, and I'm here with...
Only Use Me Blade.
And big up the Hex here.
And our special guest, the legend, Hex.
Yeah, legend, huh? Thank you.
So, what's going on, guys?
I think we're in legend category. I think Hex and I call ourselves...
Yeah, hell yeah, you crazy? For sure, for sure, me Blade, for sure.
Are you forgetting the most famous troll of trolls?
No,
Yes,
of course
we
not.
are.
Of course not. Andy Milanakis can never be forgotten.
I whooped that dude's ass.
I know, that's why I brought him up.
I whooped his ass. There was another shooting down in Texas. Did you hear about that?
Just injured people, though. No fatalities, right?
No fatalities?
I hate to say it, hit markers.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. Like,
oh, no.
You have to insert Call of Duty jokes. That's like the go-to thing we do.
That's like the situation with Woody when he said something about KD and the Batman shooting.
Yeah, I mean, am I as guilty as Blade is for laughing that loudly at his joke?
No, and the reason
truly
why...
hope not.
The reason why is because, like, whenever something's funny said, I laugh at it, and then I'll go, I think it's human. You'll laugh at it because it's a natural reaction, but then you'll go, is that messed up? Like, is that right that I'm laughing at that, you know?
Yeah.
But there are things that are completely fucked up and wrong that are funny.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But, Yeah,
I hate those ones.
I know.
I did something today that I never do. I uploaded a video about talk of a new Xbox. Supposedly, somebody sold a computer with a program on it called... Durango, yes. You heard about this?
Absolutely. Yeah, some dude was selling it on eBay. The highest bidder, won it for $20,000 and $20,100. Most people think
this could be complete bullshit, right? It might not even be real.
What's so special about the system?
It's the development system for the new Xbox,
which is cool because I don't know if you've seen images of it, but it looks like a PC. So I guess what they do is they obviously like anything else, they develop it on a PC and then they super shrink it and do whatever it is they need to do, and then they fucking pack it in this little what is this? Fucking 12 by 24 or whatever the size of that Xbox is. But I don't think that it would be that big of a deal. Well, actually, it would, right? It wouldn't be as portable, but
for developing indie games, because of what I do and stuff. It's done on the computer, and then there's this like program that you have to download, which is this huge program from Microsoft in order to get the indie games or to put them on an Xbox. So what I'm guessing is, this is just a system on a computer, and they were selling the computer.
I mean, everything, like your iPhone is really just like a little mini computer. So, like a console, as much as you want to say it or not, is just basically a miniature computer. That's all it is.
I hate when I talk about these things because better-known tech people just fucking tear me up in the comments. You're an idiot.
You're a nerd, would be my response.
This is how it's done.
Well, you can't win no matter what. Like, if you were to be super technical, be like, well, go outside, nerd. And then if you don't know, it's just like, learn what you're talking about before you talk about it. It's like, well, you can't win either way, so let's just talk about it. Fuck it.
Also in the news, Only Use Me Blade gets a shout-out from Philly D.
It's not a shout-out. No, it's not a shout-out. He just...
Mentioned it?
He was talking about the new Black Ops 2 stuff, and he says... If you're like an Only Use Me Blade type guy, you can just knife and have hella perks. It's not a shout out.
Awesome.
I think it's cool.
But it's him letting you know that he knows that you exist, and somebody that big that's not really a video game person. I think it's awesome. It's like I think that's actually pretty cool, Blade. It's sort of.
It's sort of like a shout out. Like, what's up with the annotation, Phil? Come on, buddy. What's up with the link to the channel, Phil? No, I'm just kidding.
Phil.
No, I play with Philly D on Xbox. Like, we play like wager matches on Gun
You
Game.
play with Philly's D? Ew.
Yeah. But no, I guess I got a better shout out. I don't want to compare shout outs, but like the mostly Use Me Blade thing on the Black Ops 2 trailer. So
Hex, your profile picture has this like giant eyeball. Is that Photoshop or real?
No, that's real. That's what makes me such a great sniper. The fact that I have a scope within my eyeball, so it's just, it's Apple's i photo booth or some shit.
Oh, because that shit's been freaking me out for about a year now. I've always wanted to ask about it.
Imagine if the headset companies, if like the Turtle Beaches and the Astros and stuff like that, they actually got into contact lenses that allow you to like watch better.
Well, at that point, you're probably talking about people like Gunnar or Oakley, because peripherals are,
You better get on that like right now. You better start talking to someone that makes contact lenses.
I personally think, like, have you ever seen the commercial where they're talking about, I invented the camera phone, and it's like tiny? Why can't they make contact lenses that do that and just, it records everything you see on a day-to-day basis?
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that would be fucking cool. They're coming out with Google Glasses. I think those are pretty cool. I still don't know how. I don't know. I think the only problem is I can't do contacts. I can't do it. Yeah,
one of the things I've wanted to start my own sunglassing company for a really, really long time. I just haven't had time to like actually look into it and get it started.
But are there shitty enough convenience stores and gas stations that would actually sell your glasses though?
What I'm saying is I would do them right off a website, and the brand name would be D-Bag. D-Bag sunglasses.
I thought of an idea about running a company that we sell like temporary tattoo sleeves or like temporary tattoos for babies.
Oh, that'd be so funny. Hey, but wouldn't that just be cutting into the market of the other shit that's already there? That you're walking out at Jewel and drop a quarter in there?
Yeah, it's kind of already existed.
No, but you're talking about the entire sleeve?
I'm saying like you can order a sleeve, and then it's just like it's like a poster-sized thing that you wrap around your arm, and now you got a temporary tattoo sleeve. I don't know, or like you actually go on the website. We have like 1 million different tattoos, and you get to pick them and actually design your sleeve, and you get it, and you just wrap it around. You get a temporary tattoo sleeve of custom stuff, not just like the butterflies and the Pepsi logos or whatever. Like, actually design your sleeve and put it on, go out for the night.
I think that'd be pretty cool, especially for sponsored players. They can like tattoo or not that temporary tattoo, like an Astro logo on their neck and shit. Look fucking mad. Or better yet, they'll tattoo it around their eyeball, right? So they can look like a Dalmatian almost. But I know you have a tattoo. I don't know how many you have, but the one I've seen, Blade. Do you have any, Keemstar?
Nah, tattoos are for white trash.
Hey man, I'm not white trash, okay? So stuff it.
It's always been my belief that you're putting something on that you can never ever get off. So,
that's the point though, isn't it?
I know, but that's scary. Imagine if here's an example, Tupac, he puts Thug Life on, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if he didn't get shot. Imagine if he didn't get killed. He'd be in a nursing home and it'd say Thug Life on his wrinkled stomach.
I know, but then the nurse would be like, "Oh my God, are you that once famous superstar rap guy that didn't get killed?" And then, I mean, he's probably like
the nurse is calling her grandpa. He's like, "Grandpa, I think I have Pac in here."
Yeah. tell him I said West Side.
I always wonder about that. Like all these rappers and celebrities talk about banging hella broads. It's like, how come those broads don't come up and be like, yeah, he fucked me at some nightclub or something.
Has anyone?
Why would they? I mean, shit. It's kind of degrading, isn't it? I mean, I would.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen what Eminem's daughter Haley looks like nowadays?
Nah.
I don't even want to know.
I've never known what she looks like.
She looks like a model. She's like 16 or 17, and she looks like a model.
Damn.
All grown up. Grown up.
I myself have a daughter. She's 2, so I tend to. I started to become more reserved when it came to the thoughts and the judgings and the sayings of women all across the world. They are.
Yeah, I don't have any children, but like I do understand what you're saying though. Like every fine ass broad that you look at, you can say, hey, that girl has a daughter and a mother. I mean, a mother and a father somewhere.
Yeah. I got a daughter, and I'm just trying to block that out. I just am two different people.
I know.
I'm two different people. When I'm out, I'm that scumbag. When I'm home, no one's touching my baby girl.
That's right. Yeah, I'm the same way, you know. But still, you know, before I used to be like, oh shit, look at this fucking college girl, you know, like this hot 23-year-old walking around. Like now I'm like, oh man, I hope she's not wearing that when she goes to college.
Yeah, for
like,
real.
I don't want no fucking Mexican dude driving by and just fucking
you don't want the 20-year-old younger version of you around.
Yeah.
Oh
No, I don't.
Oh boy, that sounds like hell. Like,
so back to the tattoo thing. I think, I mean, personally, I have three tattoos. Two of them are on my arm. The other one's on the back of my lower back. No, I'm kidding. It's on my upper back. But I have a villains tattoo on the inside of my bicep, and villains, obviously, if you guys don't know, it's my graffiti crew, a crew that I used to be a part of, or I'm still a part of. I just don't paint graffiti as much as I used to. And on the back, by my my tricep, it's the OpTic Gaming logo. Now, the reason I did this, the villains one is to honor and to give respect to something that I truly believed in for a very, very long time. I painted hardcore for about 10 years, and it was my life.
That really makes sense because, what you're doing is you're painting, it's artistic, and a tattoo, it falls in line exactly with that. That makes sense.
Yeah. Now, the OpTic Gaming logo is the logo. For me, it represents what this thing was, has allowed me to do, which was pretty much say, fuck the man. I'm not working for anybody else's dream. This is me, for me, by me. Suck.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
I've contemplated taking my my logo, or it's not really my logo. It's just a screen cap of a Call of Duty 4 dude knifing on the top of the 3-story on Crash, and I've contemplated getting that, as long as it's really, really well done, something like that. But that's just because that's me. No one else can say that.
I think I swear to God, if I was to see that same image anywhere, I would say that's only Use Me Play. So I think that it would apply. I don't know. I just think that sometimes people are too afraid to get shit on their body because of what other people might think, right? Fuck everybody else. If it makes you happy, if it represents something for you, then who the fuck gives a shit?
Because this Only Use Me Play thing has been a part of me for 3-4 years or whatever. So it's
I think the biggest reason
it's a
why
huge chapter of my life. I know that.
The biggest reason why I'll never get a tattoo is because if I was that impulsive, and just started getting tattoos, I'd have somewhere on my body #Dildos for Africa.
I know, but you wouldn't. I don't think you would you?
I don't know. Because once
are you that?
Isn't it addictive to get tattoos?
No, I'm actually planning out my sleeve. Obviously, I have my my villains, my OpTic, and the next tattoo I get is going to be an R for my last name, Rodriguez. Obviously to represent family and all that jazz. But again, I saw some fucking trolley douchebag on a video saying oh my God, OpTic Hex got an OpTic Gaming tattoo, fucking loser. And I'm like,
yeah, but you own it. You're the boss.
No. It didn't bother
creation.
me. It didn't bother me at all. It's just I was just it made me giggle a little bit. What an idiot. I care what that motherfucker thinks. I'll never meet him. I've never met him. I never will know who he is. Even
and also all these trolls that say all this stuff. It's just if you ever meet us in real life, you're not going to say that. So fuck off.
Yeah.
And before you even get a chance to say anything, the cops are going to kick us out. Did you hear about that, Hex?
Nah.
Me and Blade did a signing at the mall, and the cops came and kicked us out.
Why?
I have no idea.
We didn't have we didn't have permit or permission from the mall for us to film in there, and we had a legitimate cameraman with a nice fucking super nice camera, and we had a whole bunch of kids, or not kids, but viewers.
Yeah.
And we were signing stuff and just talking to them, and this dude that comes in looking like Tyler the Creator, and he's just dude, you guys don't have permission to be in here, so you guys got to go. And so
I would have been you want me to autograph what? He's like, no, you guys have to leave. No, man, it's cool. I'll autograph whatever you want me to. Don't fucking kick me out. He's like, no, you guys have to leave. Bro, what the fuck do you want me to sign? And just fucking make a big scene.
Dude, I don't know if you saw this, Hex, but I did this prank where I was on Keemstar's Segway, and I tried to go through the drive-thru McDonald's, And then when they said I couldn't take that through, I tried to go into the McDonald's and with it, yeah. And the manager was like, "You can't take motorized vehicles in here unless you're handicapped." And I'm like, "I am handicapped." He's like, "Okay, come on in." And so I tried to get through, but the Segway is too wide; it wouldn't fit through the door.
It's like the X2 version, so it's got like the off-road tires on it, so it was just too wide to get through. But
yeah, that's fucking. How much are those things? I've always wanted to ride one. I've never ever been on one.
Mine's 7,000, a little bit over 7,000.
Fuck me.
Yeah, that's what I said when he told me that. I was like, "Damn."
But but it's so much fun.
You know how many Apple computers I can buy with $7,000? 1.5.
Exactly. Like it was, but it was fun though. I had a good time over there. You got the freaking cutest kid ever though, bro. Like how'd that come out of you?
She's got my genes. And she's such a little ham. Oh, my girl is such a little ham. She's going to be a singer, an actress or something. I have no idea. But today we told her that we're going to put her in preschool, and all day she's been harassing me. Can I go to school? Can I go to school? Can I?
Really? How old is she?
She's 3.
Oh man, my daughter is the complete opposite. Like I bought her and supervised the build of a swing set, and she won't even touch. Like we try to put her on, and she's like super reserved. Like she's like doesn't want to do things. Like it takes her a while to even warm up to like her cousins and like to get out there and fucking do shit. So if that second I say you're going to preschool, she's gonna be like, I can't believe you fucking hate me, Dad. I fucking hate you too.
My kid doesn't even need a swing set. She just needs Blade to come over because she's like jumping off of one couch like onto him and stuff. My kid's crazy, but I'm excited about the real. You said at one point, Blade, how can we ever do this podcast not in real life? And I think we have to. We have to continue doing in real life podcasts because the stuff that we created was so awesome, and we got such a great response from the fans. It just has to happen more.
Yeah. I think that's actually easier than you think. I think that, I mean, if you go to, say, PAX Prime that's coming up, there's going to be so many, YouTube commentators that are going to be there that if you fucking invite, if you talk to them and create a schedule, like during the day before PAX, or if they want to take a break from PAX, I mean, obviously you guys are going to be the ones that do the most of the work and actually fucking sit there for hours on end talking about just fucking straight up bullshit. But I think that you can do, like, fucking 17 shows in one sitting. I mean, obviously 17 hours. A 17-hour podcast is kind of gangster as fuck, right? But at the same time, if you're really down for that cause and you're about that life, I think you could do it.
I mean, I got like a 4-seater like home theater section or whatever, and I'm thinking just have people come to the house and just sit down and chill and film it. And
yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
We'll use a tripod this time.
What were you using last time?
Well, so what the situation with this is, like, I really wanted to do my Sunday show commentary, and I wanted to do it like a vlog type thing and not just me talking over gameplay. Mm-hmm. And I was at Keemstar's house, and we filmed, like, we actually filmed it like about 3 or 4 times, and there was always something that I don't know why I even listened to Keemstar on this one, because like there was one that I loved where it was me just sitting in a chair and like it was just a white background. It was just really neutral, no movement of the camera.
The audio was like a little muffled. The audio wasn't perfect.
It was good. It was good though. Like I think the message was fucking money. And so then Keemstar's like, dude, we got to do it in my like little home theater room that he has, right? I'm like, okay. So we do it, and then this dude in the middle of, like, as he starts doing it, he starts like moving the camera around like hella. Like put it from like side to side and like getting all these different angles, and you can see my eyes in the video where I'm just like
following the camera, so like you're following the finger.
Yeah, like I'm following the finger, like I'm in like a DUI test or something.
I thought I was being creative.
Yeah, and so then
my god, that's the worst.
Yeah, and so then at one point he like leaves the room, but the little drapes that like are the entryway to it, he like leaves them covered, so he looks like a peeping Tom looking into me talking. It was like bad. I was like,
so artistic.
Yeah, and he's like, no, it's artistic. I'm like, no, you. And he's like, dude, this is hilarious. I'm like, no, it's not supposed to be hilarious. The only person who's going to find it funny is you. What the fuck?
And I know it may feel like that's all that matters, but you know, on YouTube
in so
it doesn't.
Many ways, I have a Andy Kaufman complex, but so the video goes up and all the comments are like, "Dude, does the cameraman have Parkinson's?" Or
yeah, it was pretty bad. And like from then on out, I was like, I've always like done my channel. It's just me. Like there's no outside influence or whatever. So I felt like I honestly felt a little dirty. Like I felt like because it wasn't like me 100% on my channel. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You got an outside influence called Keemstar fucking with the camera trying to be artistic.
Yeah.
Hey. I apologize. Good luck
okay.
with
All
the
better.
future.
All better.
Good luck.
Thanks, man. That's all he needed.
That's all I needed. Yeah, good.
Can we talk about why you're going to LA yet, or no?
Fuck it. Let's talk about it.
All right. This is amazing. This is like, I'm so happy because you are straight up going to win this thing. Go. Take it.
So last year, Woody's Gamertag, C-Nanners, and X-Jaws went to this thing called Dance On.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
Dude!
Yes.
Dude, how much do you weigh, Blade?
I'm sorry, what?
How much do you weigh?
A good amount. I haven't weighed myself in a while, but I'm obviously a heavier set dude. That's no mystery. But I'm gonna dance my ass off. I got moves, bro.
Yeah, I believe it, man. I seen that on the knee crossover you did on the basketball court. Shit, I was like hot sauce.
Okay, so exactly. So here's what I'm thinking. So like I'm gonna put my all into this. You know, like this is like something I'm not. This isn't a half-ass thing. I'm gonna put my all into it. If I'm the only gamer, I think I know I can win. As far as the votes go, if I'm the only gamer. Now, if there's some other gamers, then obviously there's gonna be some competition. But like, I'm gonna put so much effort into this, and it's gonna be awesome. And you know, obviously I'm a chubbier guy, but I think like me just going to doing the dancing, I'm just gonna lose all that weight anyway. So I think it's gonna be money, and I think this is the first time that I'm actually gonna call upon like I call my coworkers in this Call of Duty community, be like, dude, help me out, like show some support, you know?
For sure, hell yeah. You have OpTic Gaming's vote, and I mean everyone in OpTic.
I appreciate that, Hex.
I don't think that like everyone views the world the way I do, but I think it is going to be way more entertaining to have you dancing as opposed to a skinnier guy that can get the moves all correct. You know what I'm saying? I
just want to hear what you're going to be telling these girls. That's all I want to hear. I mean, dancing's all good and well, but I want to see the quips that you're going to be handing these tiny little women that are going to be trying to toss you around.
Oh, I don't think a woman could toss me around, but I could probably toss. Like, she'd have to be a big girl to toss me around. I don't know. Is that what happens? Like,
I was joking.
I know.
I can picture you grabbing a girl and like throwing her up, spinning her, and catching her. You're probably gonna have to do something like that.
Oh, I could do that, no problem. Like, I don't think that's the issue, but.
It's going to be like Dirty Dancing.
The time of my life. That might be one of the...
I
have the time
of
my life.
We're so in sync.
And I owe it all to you, Blade.
It's going to be awesome, and I'm not, like... Here's the thing. I don't want anybody to think that I'm going to go into this as, like, a joke. You know what I mean? Even though a lot of people are going to kind of laugh at, probably the first couple rounds of me trying to dance, but I'm actually gonna go 100% on it. So
that's what's gonna make it so awesome. Hex, what's been going on with you lately? What's new in the OpTic Nation?
Same old. On OpTic Nation, the things that I can talk about, just pretty much. I'm actually getting back into video making or making videos on YouTube. I took a very, very long time off, but now that I have a little bit more time, now that the other things are pretty much working themselves out with a little guidance. I think that I now have more free time to play games. One, which was the main deal, right? I hated hopping on Xbox and hopping off half hour later because I have a meeting, and then hopping back on, and then hopping back on that meeting. So now I've been able to spend time playing, getting gameplays for OpTic Nation, which to be honest, I haven't put. Let's just say like this, okay? In the last month, I've put up 5 to 6 videos, and that's more than I did during Black Ops.
Wow.
I made 2 videos.
Are you talking about on your Hex channel or on OpTic?
On Nation.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
I did notice like it was there was like a little like a, how do I say this? Basically, if you look at how someone's doing their YouTube channel about if the more videos, the more content is that they're like screaming. I did notice the OpTic was a little quieter during the Black Ops time.
Oh yeah, I was super like we were trying to. I was concentrating on the MLG side of things. We conquered that, you know, thankfully thanks, you know, to the great group of guys that we were able to team up with. So like where we once were like, yeah, we fucking got to be the fucking biggest team on YouTube, and then once we got that, I was like, okay, fuck it, we're there. Let's concentrate on something else. And then while we were doing that, you know, fucking the YouTube world kept on, you know, existing and evolving and growing, while OpTic Nation became a little bit stagnant and just sat there for a while I was focusing on MLG. So now I'm trying to get back into the swing of things and hopefully, you know, help the brand continue to grow on YouTube. You know, now that we've grown it outside of YouTube, I think that it's cool. It's back to my roots in a sense. I know it doesn't feel like I've been gone for you guys because, you know, I talk to you guys like so often, but
yeah,
you know, in the YouTube world for our audience, it's been like, man, where the fuck did this motherfucker go? Lazy ass motherfucker.
It reaches that point though. Like I remember I used to get a lot of comments because that guy who camps like took like a little break from YouTube, and people, you know, if you don't post on YouTube for like a week, you start getting stuff like, is he dead?
Yep.
Did he get arrested? Like Keemstar fucking put out there.
Doesn't it feel great when you're away from the Xbox for a couple days or a week, and then you get on it and you just fall back in love? Yeah. For me,
there's a little part of me that doesn't like that though, bro. Because I get back on and like I might be like the things that I disliked are still there. You know what I mean?
So. For me, it's just getting used to the sensitivity that I need to in order to, you know, snipe like I do. Because that shit's fucking like, yeah, I'm a gradual, you know, I turn my sensitivity up gradually. I'll start at a 6 and then 7 and then 8. And I don't go past 8. I think 8's just fine for me. But if I take like 2 days off, I'm like, I'm on 8 and I'm like, whoa.
Gotta go back to 6.
Dude, okay, so I'm thinking about making a commentary about this, but like, there's certain things that allow us to game better, i.e. like a monitor, a controller, a headset.
A bunch of fanboys setting the gameplay up?
No, not that. Cut that out. But there's certain things like, okay, when I play on a monitor. I use a SCUF gaming controller. I use a headset, and I have really good internet, right? And so I left when I knew. Remember what I said, Keemstar, when we were on the way to the airport? I'm like, I know that I'm going to forget something. I just know. Every time you travel and pack up, you know you're going to forget something. And right. I was going through the list, and I'm going through my bag. I'm like, I think I got everything. This is amazing, but I'm pretty sure, like, rule of thumb, I'm going to forget something. I left, like, this thing I need for my SCUF gaming controller, right? And I'm like, fuck. So now I got to play on, like, a regular controller. And I'm playing on, like, regular controller. I'm like, this sucks. I remember, like, playing on a monitor for the first time for, like, 3 months, and then, like, trying to play on, like, my big TV, and I'm like, I can't do it.
Impossible.
Yep, impossible. So it's just like, you know, moving. It's funny though, because when I used to play without, without a headset, without a controller, without all this stuff, I was just fine and dandy. I never had a problem with it. But now that I have it, I can't go back to it.
I agree with that.
I'm on the same boat, man.
Try playing without a headset.
No, for what? Fuck that.
Exactly. Like, Keith, do you have a headset? I didn't even see a headset down there.
I do have I have a bunch of expensive headsets, but I don't use them because I bought a brand new Turtle Beach and I couldn't figure out how to get it to work.
Ew. You must not be serious about your gaming, bro.
No, he's not. He's not. When he was on the computer and I was just like, hey, let me just hop on this. I want to check out the Chaos mode. Like, I hadn't played it yet, you know. Mm-hmm. And so I'm playing. I'm like, what's up with your volume, bro? I don't get it. And he has his volume turned all the way down on the game volume and the chat volume all the way up because he likes to go in and troll people.
Yeah.
And so there's no sound ever on my Call of Duties because all I'm would be recording is people's reactions to me.
I asked him, I'm like, how do you play Call of Duty without sound? And he's like, I don't care. Like, fuck it. I'm just like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Like, even if I... if I didn't play, even if I wasn't like recording for YouTube stuff, I would still like want to do well,
I mean, I'm a Halo fan. I'm a Halo guy. I love Halo.
I know, but I don't go into Halo and turn the sound off.
Yeah, neither do I.
But I don't even play Call of Duty to win. I just play to get people mad and get the reaction. That's it. So it's not really my game. I don't even like it.
Well, I'm all about that. I'm all about that win, man. I don't know. I think that's what's addicting to me, right? Like, if I'm losing, I'm like, oh hell yeah, I gotta beat him. I can't. I hate, and I tell you this, and I hate telling people what I hate because then they'll do it on purpose. So excuse my phone. I thought I had it muted. But I hate when somebody beats me and then they leave the room. That is annoying. That is annoying. Like, come on, bro. Like, I've been beating you nonstop for and I know they're trying because like it's usually snipers, right? Yeah. And like I'm shitting on them nonstop. I'm putting up fucking nice scores. They're fucking negative. And then the one game where I don't know if they switch teams or my party leaves. I don't usually play a party, but a new set of randoms come in. Oh my god! And he wins. He's like, peace, bitch, is what it sounds to me when he just like that. To me, it sounds like peace, bitch. I was like, oh.
What I hate in Call of Duty is when people shoot me. Like, I hate that so much. Like, when people shoot me, like, or I know it sounds stupid because that's the whole point of Call of Duty, but like,
that sounds really stupid.
What? But like, I get really pissed off when people shoot me in Call of Duty. It's really frustrating to me. I don't know, but that's like a little. It's weird though because I make my own rules with the whole knifing only thing, and I live with that. But like sometimes when I'm running after somebody and they just turn around and just shoot me in the face, I'm just like, fuck you, you panic shooter.
My biggest frustration is when there's no mics, when everyone's in a party or they don't have their mic plugged in. I just hate it.
I love the transition. Like Hex is talking about a competitive atmosphere. I'm talking about I don't like when people shoot me in Call of Duty, and you're talking about people that you don't like people that don't talk.
Exactly.
I used to hate when I used to do the gun game reactions. I used to get in lobbies and no one would talk.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I do every time I get on this game.
No, I don't know. It'd be crazy if we were all in the same room, right? Me and Blade would be in a party. You'd be fucking waiting for us to talk, but we're not because we're in a party, and I'm fucking sniping him from like 9 miles away, and he's fucking like mad because I'm shooting him. I don't think we'd have a good time playing with each other.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think we'd have a good time like playing against each other, or because. If I were to actually get close enough to knife you, you'd be fucking furious. Like, I hate getting knifed,
Yeah, no, I bet. I hate getting sniped.
Exactly. And people don't seem to understand that, but that's like the hypocritical thing about Call of Duty. It's cool when you do it, but shitty when it happens to you,
Yeah. No, you know what sucks? Like, my biggest pet peeve is when somebody, like, and again, I'm talking snipers, but, that's what I hate when people are like, when I'm shooting them, and they're shooting me, and then they miss, and then they do a flat-footed, like, 360, and then they kill me. I hate that shit so much because I know that they're like, hell yeah, just fucking 360 Hex, hell yeah. And me, I'm just like, man, you look like a fucking dick right now, dude. Look at your score. Like, oh, it irks me.
When I'm not fans, but viewers like recognize me in the lobby and then they'll go knife only, I'll knife them like 3 times and they'll knife me once and they'll be like, yes! Yeah. I knifed all these we played. I'm like, well, I don't know, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Congratulations.
Like we've never died before. Like this is the first time we've ever gotten killed, and they are the first one to do it.
Yeah. People are making Facebook updates. They're like, I just knifed only we blade.
Similar situation. People would join my party, start talking shit, and I would leave, and they would be so excited and upload it to YouTube. I know how you feel.
You'd be so mad. You're like, fuck you.
I made Keemstar rage quit.
You know, that's something about me. I've never been prank called. Every single time I've been prank called, they've been the ones to hang up. Because I'm just unimpressed. I'll just carry on talking. Forever.
Keem has tried to troll me so many times before we became like really good friends. And he was just like, fuck you, dude. Like, you're unprankable. Like, you're untrollable because I'm not going to I'm not
there
gonna give him the
wasn't
reaction he wants. You know,
there wasn't an open invitation, okay, Keemstar? I know you're in the back. You're like, oh yeah, motherfucker. Oh yeah.
I was sitting there plotting it all out.
Fuck
Hey,
that.
this is
Don't
what
do
I'm
that.
gonna do.
You know what I'm gonna do from now on, right? Anytime I get and obviously my phone number hasn't been out on the internet for a while, but when it was, if we were in those times, I'd immediately assume that it was you prank calling me, and I'd just call whoever it was Keemstar the whole time, and they'd get annoyed and hang up anyway because I would think that they were Keemstar.
Do you got Tim Hortons in Chicago, Hex?
No, what is that?
It's
Dude,
a coffee place that I'm like addicted to now after going over to Buffalo.
that's what we should do. We should open up a Tim Hortons chain somewhere else in the country where they don't have them. I live in Buffalo, and there was this hockey player known as Tim Horton, and he played for the Buffalo Sabres. Well, he got in a car accident and died, so they started a coffee shop branch after him. It's called Tim Hortons, and it started in Buffalo and in Canada. Mm-hmm. So it's all over in Canada, and it's in Buffalo, and I think it might be maybe in Pennsylvania, but that's it. That's as far as it goes. And it is the most addicting coffee ever. Like, even ask Blade. When we drive past them, when we picked him up from the airport, we went to 2 different ones, and there was lines of cars. Like, you couldn't even get into the parking lot. That's how addicting this coffee is.
Ah.
So, Blade being here for a week, he had his share of Tim Hortons, and now he's probably going through withdrawal.
I mean, it was just good tasting coffee. Like, I don't. Here's the thing. Like, I live in Seattle, and we're like known for our coffee, and there's lots of really good coffee places. But as far as like a in and out, let me get a cup of coffee or let me get like some kind of iced coffee or something, that one was awesome. And I don't go to Starbucks. Like, I refuse to go to Starbucks for
Why?
2 reasons. Okay, 2 reasons. A, they burn their coffee. Like, they cook their coffee at too high a temperature, so they burn their coffee. It tastes like you're drinking resin.
Mm-hmm.
And then B, the owner of Starbucks ran the Seattle SuperSonics into the ground and then sold it to Clay Bennett, who just basically just took the team and moved. So I boycott Starbucks because I do not want to pay that man anything because he took away my Sonics. I don't want to give him a dime, you know?
Yeah.
Will they ever come back?
There's been talks about like there's all these like online campaigns to get a team back. We're not going to get the Thunder or anything like that, but we might get another team. It's kind of like what happened with the Cleveland Browns when they lost the team, but then they got a new team and it's called the Cleveland Browns again, you know?
Mm.
Right.
So that's probably what's going to happen. Like, we're not, let's say if we were to get the Kings, like there's talk about, the Sacramento was not going to do something with their stadium, so we could have possibly picked up the Kings. They're not going to be called the Seattle Kings. Like, we're going to rename it to the Sonics, I'm assuming. So,
right.
If you want to know information about this, there's a really good documentary on YouTube. It's called Sonics Gate. Watch it. It's really good.
Maybe. I haven't watched basketball since Jordan retired, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, I keep up with it, obviously. Like,
basketball has it doesn't have any soul like it used to.
Bro,
like
there's no Sean Kemps. There's no Clyde the Glide Drexlers, no Magic Johnsons, no Larry Birds,
Scottie Pippen.
No, fuck Scottie Pippen.
Whoa, that's interesting. Why are you saying fuck Scottie Pippen?
Because of what he said.
What'd he say?
That LeBron was better than fucking Jordan, like a true fucking hater.
Oh my, he said that shit?
Yeah, and then everybody was about that.
Take his rings away. I swear to God, take his rings away.
I know, bro. I know. And my friend Carlos and I went to a game, and he's like, yo, take a picture of me next to fucking Scottie Pippen. And I said, fuck you, no, hell no. This motherfucker like straight up like hated on the dude that did everything for him, and because he was a fucking hater, that's why he's in all these fucking legal problems, and not legal but financial problems. Like, fucking hater, dude. Oh, I hate that.
I didn't even know that. I was talking to Onslaught about this whole thing, someone saying that Kobe was better, but I thought he meant like that Kobe said that he was better or some shit like that. Did he say LeBron was better or Kobe was better?
LeBron. But Kobe himself, what was his original number?
Kobe?
Yeah.
6?
All right.
LeBron's original number was 23.
I know. He called Jordan, and at first, LeBron and I were cool. He called Jordan. He's like, yo, okay, I'm going to wear your number, blah, blah. It's all good. But then he started getting all this all this air under his wings and started believing all this shit and whatever. I don't, whatever.
LeBron doesn't have the mental toughness that Jordan has. So.
All I know is the hottest Nikes are like neon purple, and they have like blue tint to them, and they're LeBron shoes, and I want them. I haven't bought them yet.
See, me and Keem have such different opinions on sneakers. It's insane.
Shit, you and me are on the same one. I already know.
Yeah.
Well, see, Blade needs to match everything. His sneakers have to match his whole outfit.
No, not just Blade.
Well, okay.
Hex,
No, the world should. I mean, come on, be a fucking human being. Match your fucking.
For me, sneakers should not match your outfit. Sneakers should stick out.
It's just like I agree at times, but you can do that while still,
was still matching.
I mean, or at least go together.
Yeah, be presentable. Like, don't have a red shirt and like military blue kicks. Like, it doesn't work.
How does that not work? Red and blue?
Not solid red and then like a light blue on the bottom. It doesn't work like that, dude.
Red and blue together just don't go. I don't know if you've ever put blue on top of red or red on top of blue, but it like creates crazy eye sex. Like,
what country are we in?
America.
What is the MLG colors?
No, we get it,
but I don't wear it. I don't wear an American flag as a T-shirt.
All I'm saying is red and blue are like should be instilled in your mind as they go together.
But they don't go together. They don't look.
They go together because of the middle color, which is white.
Yep.
If you put red and blue together, all you have is eye sex. Like it fucks with your eyes.
See, okay, so Keemstar's idea is that when he goes out, he is trying to have people look at him and scratch their head and be like, "What is wrong with this dude?"
It's
like that's
the peacock thing.
Yeah, I understand the peacock scenario where you want someone to like as if you were to go to a club or whatever, and you're going to wear the most ridiculous thing, and it's going to grab their attention. But the thing is like, just because it grabs their attention doesn't mean it's good attention. How about you like dress in such a way, like you saw when I came in. What did I have? I had about 3 or 4 hats, bunch of different shirts, and a bunch of different shoes, right? And then like as I put them on, I can see what it matches up. I'm not going to wear those greens. I'm not going to wear the green Sonic shoes and then wear like a blue shirt. It's not going to match.
I have always worn, back in my club days, ridiculous white D-bag sunglasses that have always grabbed the attention of the females.
But see, you can grab the attention, but you're not going to keep it. What are you going to grab the attention and rip the shit off like you're Batman?
You're only grabbing it because they're like, holy fuck, let me help this dude.
I can.
Yeah. Women are always trying to fix you. Women, by nature, are always trying to fix you. So when they see somebody fucking straight up like
a mess,
not according to my bedpost marks. I think I got this one under lock.
Well,
gentlemen, listening to this podcast right now, here's a good word of advice. Make sure you wear some ridiculous, non-matching article on your outfit when you go out. It will help you immensely.
Do not listen to that.
No. Hey. Do it. Survival of the fittest. Okay.
Oh, I see where Hex is going. Hex is trying to get more people to do that, so we stand out like.
Yeah. So do it. No, do it.
We sit next to like, are you looking at this motherfucker just walked in?
Gentlemen, trust me, they're wrong, and ladies, it's okay to admit that I'm right.
Nikes? Like when you were walking in front of me, I like.
How many compliments did I get on my neon Nikes?
Any.
Bullshit.
You didn't get not a one. You did not get any.
That's just a flat out lie. At the build game, girl straight up said those are the hot.
As you're talking, I totally picture you wearing some Nikes with some fucking high top Adidas socks.
No, that's ridiculous. That's way too far.
You look like you had like road cones on your feet. That's how bright orange.
And my feet were driving the traffic.
Wait, was it the whole time? Was it the entire shoe was neon orange?
Yeah.
Yellow. I have neon orange and neon yellow ones.
I have neon colored shoes too, but it's just the sole, bro. The shoe itself has a little, it's like gray with like orange soles.
This is like, don't look directly into the shoe, bright orange. Like, I let my eyes unfocus for a minute, and I thought DJ Keemstar had stubbed his toe into like a road cone and was just walking with it.
It looked like he had a whoopee cushion on his feet.
Yeah. Looking like Sideshow Bob or something.
Trust me, you got to get shoes like those.
Trust me.
Dude, I just like match. I like look like I'm put together somehow. Like I spent more than 2 seconds throwing on clothes before I left the house. There
is a show on YouTube, not a show, but it's kind of like a documentary. It's called Just for Kicks. Like all 12. It's an entire movie, but they broke it down on YouTube to 12 episodes, I think. Just for Kicks. It tells you a pretty good story about sneakerheads and, you know, why some sneakers are cooler than others and what it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Keemstar, please watch it.
I will. And I'll be purchasing the neons.
Put the link in the description. So.
Actually, Blade showed me an amazing website from Nike, and it's like where you can customize your own
Nike ID.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had no idea that existed.
Have you seen the OpTic Green Spizikes? They're so legit.
Nope.
Dude, yeah, they're killing him. Like, he designed them well. Like you saw it. Like you designed a couple shoes, but I was all pumped because the Jordan Spikes, they came out and then they came out with other colors and stuff like that. I was like, Hex, you got to get on this. He's like, one step ahead of you, man. Click, and he sends me these amazing looking shoes.
Oh yeah. Rishi keeps me on top of my shit, man. That guy is
shout out to Rishi. Rishi knows his shit when it comes to shoes.
He's got his swag on point.
Yeah.
I wonder if today's generation is so caught up in shoes, or is it just us guys around this age?
No, but okay, so I'm 29. When I was like 16, when I was like 12, I still was up on shoes, you know?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I don't think younger kids have a passion for, like, Nikes like we do. Like, I think a younger generation, like, are excited about Vans, and someone's going to be like, fuck Vans, but, like, DC, or, like, other different types of shoes. Like,
that just means there's more options, that's all.
I will only wear Nikes. I mean, I can't
why limit yourself? If there's a nice pair of shoes, but it's made by Adidas, why would you limit yourself?
Yeah.
I just think Adidas is second class.
Oh, whoa, bro!
No,
I mean, now, believe me, the majority of my shoes are Nike, but I have some Adidas, I have some Reeboks, I have some New Balances, bro. The New Balances, you know, like New Balances are so legit.
No.
Jesus,
and see that's stupid to limit yourself to say I'm not going to buy this brand of shoes. If there's a nice pair of Adidas shoes that come out, why wouldn't you cop them?
Right.
Like if you see okay, most of my shoes are Nikes and Jordans. Like that's the majority of my shoes are Jordans. But if I see a pair of like a really nice pair of Reeboks, why not get them? Why limit yourself?
You don't even have Reeboks. Why are you even saying that?
Because they haven't come out with any Reeboks since the Kamikazes that I like. The Sean Kemp. You know what? I think you would like the Sean Kemp Kamikazes from like '96.
I cannot wear shoes that don't have the Nike swoosh in them. I just can't.
Bro, look at. All right, I'm posting something in the chat right now, and then you can post that on the thing. These are the New Balances Kennedy Concepts. Bro, tell me you don't like those.
No, they look like the London shoes.
You haven't even seen them. He hasn't even seen
like the Olympic London shoes. He just
sorry. I'll put it in our chat. Sorry, I sent it directly to him. There you go.
They're all right, but if they had a Nike swoosh on them, they'd be like way better.
Oh, bro, bro.
How
it's
are
like
you not like those? Those are nasty.
I know, bro. They're so nasty, and Rishi's gonna yell, but. When they came out, I was like, yo, Rishi, I'm going to get these. But they were $250. And I was like, fuck, man, I don't think I can drop that. Yeah. And then a month later, I'm like, fuck, I got to get them. They were $400. And then I was like, wow. And then I was like, nah, fuck that. And now you can't find them anywhere. And I am willing to pay up to $650 for them. Like I could have gotten them for $250. And I can't find them anywhere.
I won't pay more than $200 for a pair of shoes. I don't care what they are. I just won't.
Shit, bro. Like, it's like now this whole thing with I think you're like being kind of shoe racist almost. You know, like I like
about shoes. I know a commentator that spent I probably have the number wrong, but it was a lot. It was like maybe $1,000 for a pair of Louis Vuitton shoes. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, they're not Louis Vuittons. They're
What are they?
They're Coach. No, not Coach. What are they?
Dolce.
Are they Coach? No,
I think they're Louis Vuitton shoes.
I think the Dolce Gabbanas.
No, we're talking about X-Jaws, right?
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right.
No, he's got they're not Prada, they're not Coach. What are they? There's like Coach. What's the other
I can't
C?
remember if it's $1,000 or $800, but he told me, and I was like,
It was like $7. There was $750.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, no, they're dope though. They're like,
Yeah.
I don't know about spending. I'd rather get like 3 Spizikes, different colors, than get one of those.
Yeah.
Coach ones, but anyway. Oh, and then he stepped on shit at the VA Beachland while we were playing basketball with him. It was so funny. And then he dragged it on the
Dog
court.
shit?
Yeah, and then he dragged the shit, like he wiped his feet on the court where we were dribbling the ball. And we're like, bro, there's fucking grass over there. And he's just fucking laughing his ass off. We're like, all right, well, this motherfucker don't care. So it was fucking awesome. Good times.
That's funny.
It's far, okay, and I've always said this, like, I'm into sneakers, I look into other sneakers, but like, if it could be like a cool looking thing, but if I don't think it would look good, then I don't get it. Like, I don't buy. It's kind of like people that buy every pair of Jordans. Not every pair of Jordans looks nice. I'm sorry.
The only pair of Jordans I own are Spizikes. Those are the only kind I own.
I like 3, 4 spikes and 11s.
Well, because Spizikes are 3, 4, 5, and 6 all put together.
That's true.
I like neon, glowing.
You like orange. You like road cones. You like road cones.
I'm not gonna lie. Right now, I'm super into the Nike Freeze, but simply because of the fucking comfort. Like they are just woot.
All right, enough about shoes. We just clocked 30 minutes on sneakers.
Oh well, it is
Well
what
deserved.
It is.
It's an important part of a man's life.
What about the? I don't really want to get into gaming, but what about the huge draw to DayZ? Have either of you tried it?
I actually no, but I am anxiously waiting to fucking figure out how to do it because I use Macs. I have an Alienware PC. An Alienware laptop that's a gaming laptop, and I just downloaded it after like fucking literally 5 days of trying, and then finally John's Fat Cock from Twitch finally said, "Shut the fuck up. This is how you do it," and he did it. But now I'm having problems with recording and all that shit. But yeah. I'm all about it, bro. I somehow became addicted to zombies.
I played it and it was awesome, but I had to delete it because it's such a big file on my computer and I was like running out of space. But now that I got an external hard drive, I'm going to re-download it because it is really fun. But it's time consuming.
It's Minecraft.
It's like World of Warcraft time consuming,
bro. Minecraft it's mine crack. The way that the Call of Duty pros call it. Bro, that shit draws you...
Really have you guys played Chaos Mode yet?
Yes.
Okay, I like that mode. Like I
like it a lot too. I think they did a good job.
Yeah, I'm about to commentate a video I got 13 million knifing only.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Jesus.
But I you know what, I get a little self-conscious though because like I see like these people that post like the game's been out for like less than a week and people are posting up like 120 million scores and stuff like that. Just like Jesus Christ.
I haven't seen that. Bro, my best run is like 14.
Really?
Yeah, but that's because I only tried it for like 3 games.
Yeah. I mean, like well, first at Keemstar's house I played it a bunch with no sound and got some good scores. But no, that's a fun game type. It's just because it's like it's super fast paced, and there's something about when you're playing like a game like a Pac. And I want to get that Pac-Man machine. Have you seen this? Have you been to Dave & Buster's? Do you have Dave & Buster's out there? Or?
Yeah, we do, but I haven't been there in a while.
Okay, so they got this Pac-Man game that's 4 players, and
I've been telling.
Oh yeah.
Blade tells me he's a huge Pac-Man fan at the Billionaires Challenge, and he showed me a video of him playing Pac-Man, right?
Yeah.
So I go to Dave & Buster's probably about 7 months ago, and I see this Pac-Man machine. I'm like, dude, at some point, me and you got to play on this. Like, you're going to love this. This is crazy, right? And what it is it's up to 4 players, and once you hit the pellet, the Pac-Man can eat the other Pac-Mans.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we were playing that.
It's awesome. And Keemstar also got me addicted to the Nintendo DS. So I get to Keemstar's house, right? And like while I'm in there, in front of the toilet is a Nintendo DS, and I'm like, hey, I think your kid might have brought this into the bathroom and left it there, bro. Like, you probably want to get that out of there. He's like, no. Like every time I take a shit, I sit there and I play for a little bit. I'm like, that's fucking stupid. Like, that's crazy. But
then I would like insist it. I'm like, listen, if you
what are you playing?
Mario Brothers.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, look, if you go to the bathroom and you're taking a dump, you know, you're gonna sit there and there's magazines or Nintendo DS. What do you want to do? You know, obviously pick up the Nintendo DS.
Yeah, I already have enough trouble getting up from the toilet seat because of fucking Twitter and fucking Facebook and fucking Reddit.
Yeah.
Me adding fucking Zelda: The Ocarina of Time to my to a DS and putting it in front of the toilet is just gonna fucking like. The second my legs start tingling, that's when I know it's time to wipe. And then it's a bitch getting up because then you're just fucking like suffering from all the sleepiness of your legs.
Well, I hover when I poo.
So Blade gets addicted to Nintendo DS.
And I actually won one at Dave & Buster's. Because Keemstar shows me this machine. He's like, this is a pretty good machine. And then I start dropping the balls in there, getting jackpots like every single time. And he's like freaking out. Like, Keemstar, you got to admit though, I was pretty filthy at that game.
So there's this game where you drop the ball and there's a spinning ring below, and you got to try to get it into like the jackpot, which is like 250. And we have been able to get it like every other time, and all of a sudden I'm showing Blade exactly what the trick is to defeat this game. He gets on it. He hits 3 jackpots in a row and a 100 ticket, like that's 4 right in a row. And I'm like, oh my God. So he just kind of sat on that thing the whole first night we were there, and he got like 13.
Which machine was it?
I don't know what the name of it is. Like it's part of the podcast. Like it's in one of the future videos. But it's like you're dropping this huge ball in this tank down, and there's like spots that it could fall into, like a bouncy.
Like some of them are only worth like 2 points, or like 100 points, or like 50 points, or whatever. Like most of them are like are less. You know what I mean? But like there's one that's hard to get into. That's a jackpot. That's 250. And I, at one point I was just waiting for that to come around, and I just dropped it in every time, like back to back to back to back to back.
Like we had a crowd around us in Dave & Buster's, and we went the second time, and I think we scored something about 106 jackpots.
Yeah, we did 106 jackpots in one sitting.
I played at Dave & Buster's. I played that one with it's like the squares that you just pile them on. It looks like Tetris, but it's not.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
and I wreck shop on that. Like I go to the top like nonstop.
See, like a couple months ago, I figured out this machine, but it's really, really boring. It's a guaranteed 100 tickets every single time. And what it is, it's a ring that you need to drop on a cylinder, and all you have to do is like line the lights up, and it works every single time. It's so easy. But, I mean, I had to hit that 1,100 times in order to get enough tickets to get the biggest prize at Dave & Buster's. So what he was doing, we figured out the math, he was actually gaining more tickets than the game that I hacked prior. So we were on a streak. So he got a Nintendo DS out of this.
Jeez, that's awesome. I fucking want a free DS.
Well, I wanted to just go super ham and try to get an iPad out of it, but when we went the second time, because on Dave Buster's, like I guess on Wednesdays you can, it's like half price games. So like if I were to go on a Wednesday and just went ham, I probably could have got an iPad. But
that's cool.
Dude, it's not really a free iPad. It probably would have been. I mean, I don't think we're saving that much money because you still have to pay money for the tickets. But like
we figured it out. It cost about $250 to get an iPad,
which is $100 cheaper than, and that's if you win.
Hey guys, I just wanted to take a minute to thank all of you. You are the reason why the Bad Kids Show has been growing so rapidly. Because of you liking the videos, favoring the videos, and just simply tweeting and talking about us, we have grown very, very fast, and I just want to thank you for that. Let me know in the comments below who we should have on for the next guest. Also, are you Xbox or PlayStation 3? Because we're still giving out those cards. Peace.